Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is FabriChat.
Good morning.
Hello.
All right, so if you're new here, if you've just sort of wandered in, we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State, and we have a retreat center, and we do a bunch of YouTube videos. We do tutorials and classes, and we do box openings, which are super popular, where we show you the brand new things that have just come in the store. And Wednesday mornings, we just do a chat. We just do kind of coffee with friends. This started a long time ago during the shutdown when we were missing everybody and everybody was lonely. And there's a lot of people that have sort of hung on and new people that have
Joined us.
have joined us. So anyway, if you're new here, welcome. And if you are, what were we calling them? The club, the ones that have hung around the whole time.
I don't remember what you're saying.
I don't remember either because everybody kept saying I'm not a long timer. We had some word for it, but anyway, appreciate it. Somebody I was chatting with and said that, she's watched us since the very, very beginning, but she's never once ordered from us. And she was hoping that was okay. It's like, yeah, because she supports her local store.
That's good.
And we say that all the time. Do a screenshot of what we're telling you and go down to your local store and say, hey, my friends, Brianna and Cindy, say that I should buy this, and can you get it for me? Yeah. You need to support your local quilt shops. It's a hard business, we can tell you. And it's nice to have somebody local that you can go in if you have questions with borders and sometimes you have to see the fabric and touch the fabric. So we like to be there for those of you that either can't find it or you don't have a local quilt shop.
It's possible.
A lot of people tell us that, it's 200 miles away, but... So anyway, so we have a lot of catching up to do. And we need to mention, we won't see you next Wednesday.
We will not. No.
Next Wednesday is Christmas time, and we will be in the woods, hoping to be snowed in. We hope for it every year. And we're supposed to get 15 inches
We're
or
supposed
something.
to get snow. We're supposed to get it before Christmas, so we'll see what happens.
We always bring more food than we could. We bring home as much food as we take. Don't you think?
Probably. Yeah. I feel like we never put a dent in it.
No, because we always think we're going to starve.
Yes.
And we always plan all of this we eat so good up there.
I know.
We eat really, really good.
Yeah.
So we're hoping, and we tell everybody this every year. If you don't hear from us,
we're okay.
We're safe.
Yeah.
Don't send anyone, for God's sakes.
We don't need anybody.
Unless you're planning on coming up and joining in and staying, then come on.
Yeah.
But don't rescue us.
Yeah.
We have provisions. We have firewood.
Good to go.
Yeah, it is really nice. So, and we've done videos for you guys before. We should show, should we attach it? Would that be the easiest way to do it for them to find it?
Yeah, I can play it next.
Yeah, so we have that was probably 4 years ago.
That was because that has Baby Harper in it.
It has.
Oh, yeah,
Baby Harper and Baby Aurora.
Probably 2 or 3. They were in there.
Yeah, and that was when I was doing videos iMovie on my phone. So
yeah.
We have upped our game because we have Anna.
It's more of a slideshow.
More of a slideshow with music because that's kind of all I could do, but all I knew how to do. But it's kind of fun because you can see where we are. No power.
Yeah.
We have a generator and we cook on propane, but we do have a wood burning stove. We don't have a fireplace.
Right.
But anyway, that's where we'll be. So we won't see you next Wednesday morning and we won't see you Wednesday night for box opening.
Right.
But we will see you Sunday before we go, and then we'll see you the Sunday after.
Yeah.
So anyway. All right. But we have a bunch of other things because I cannot believe that it is as late as it is.
I know. It is so weird.
I think that, because everybody said, Thanksgiving was so late and I lost a week. And it's like, come on, Thanksgiving is the same time every year. It's always December 25th is always Christmas. And now I'm feeling the exact same way. Yeah. I am short an entire week.
A week. Because, Thanksgiving, I feel like was late.
It was super late. Was it like the 28th or something?
I know. I feel like a whole week later. I don't know.
Oh, it was bad. Super, super bad. All of that stuff.
I don't know who did this year's calendar in the world, but they should have just, made an executive decision and just... put it where we're supposed to be.
We need to, yes. Yes, and it needs to stay there because somebody...
Does it have something to do with the moon, like Easter?
No, it used to. No, that's Easter.
Yeah, I know.
The moon. Don't even get me started on that. Is Easter in March this year? Well, I don't know. Let me look.
Is there going to be snow or not? We need to know.
Oh, so bad. Easter is so messed up. But... And someone, I know, Christy and Sue, you guys are going to tell me about Easter. And I know, I understand it, and I probably shouldn't have said it that way. But it's hard to make plans. And even people who come and do the retreating. They want the same weekend every year. Wait.
But it's Easter this year, yeah.
So it makes everybody really bad. But you know that's the way the calendar used to be. The calendar used to be 13 months, 28-day cycles, because it followed the moon.
Oh, followed the moon.
And so then if we went back to that, like the first could always be like on a Monday. Thanksgiving could be the same day every year.
Might be easy.
Your birthday would always be on Saturday or not. Tuesday. It's born on a Tuesday. I don't know. I don't know why we had to change it.
Yeah.
Who decided
no longer to follow the moon?
And which months have 30 days or 28 or 31 or...
I always look at that wrong.
Stupid. I do too. I have to do my knuckles.
Yeah, I know. My kids haven't learned a knuckle trick yet. They're still trying to get Monday through Sunday down.
Why do we just know? I know. They call, yeah. Is it vacation yet? You mean Saturday? Yes.
Yeah, I know. They cannot figure out weekend. Weekend just sort of
weekend means
them
vacation.
off.
Yeah, they don't understand that.
No, and vacation is vacation. My kids are super confused when you talk to them.
Let's go back to this. Who do we talk to? Can we start a movement for a 28-day month?
That would be nice. Who knows?
You know, it would change everything. I guess you can't.
Yeah, you can't. It's kind of set
Your
in stone
birthday
now.
would change. It is set in stone now. Okay.
I agree. I just don't know why
it was
Thanksgiving had to be where it was.
Yeah, it has messed me up. So, on to new things we can do something about instead of lamenting about how we messed it up. It's so late, but it's time for us to announce our Christmas child. And in fact, it would have been time last week.
Yeah, probably.
But, so I apologize. But if you guys remember, so last year it was Harper, our little friend, who got her new heart transplant. Yes. Donna Strentza's granddaughter. She's doing really well. We kind of follow along, and she's back in school and doing great. And, you know, everything is really, really good for her. Oh, I don't have glasses. This is not going to be good. But, so this year, the little girl.
I like you, Matootie.
Sure. So this year, the little girl, her name is, I want to get it right. Georgia Kate is her name. And she was nominated by Honor Cobb, Honor. Honor has been a customer of ours for a long time. Super pleasant. We've never met in person.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
We, chat back and forth. And she had a nominee for the breast cancer. She provided something for that for us to auction off. She bought something. She just always pretty involved. And somehow she knows the family of this little girl, and they know her. But so we will share her picture. I'm going to tell you a little bit about her. Her name is Georgia Kate. She just turned 8, like last month in November. The end of November was her birthday. She was diagnosed with acute leukemia, Halloween of 2023. She is on a standard risk protocol, and I think they said it was like 120 weeks of treatment, which is, of course, over 2 years. And so she is one of those that is constantly back in the hospital or Ronald McDonald House. She did make it home she didn't make it home for Halloween, which she was sad about, but she did make it home for her birthday, but only for a short period of time because she got an infection. She got an infection in her kidneys. So she's had kind of a rough last couple of weeks, but now she's out of acute care again and back in the Ronald McDonald House. But I think that that's the thing that, you think about. It's like, well, she's, getting really good care. Everything is okay, but she's not at home. She is in that Ronald McDonald House. And I think they try really hard to make it homey for them, and her family can come and visit her, but she's not at home. She's not in her bedroom. She's not with her, I think she has a little sister. And her family is actually from, we have the address here. I want to say it's Alabama. Yeah, Louisiana, from Shreveport. And so, anyway, so you can kind of follow her on Facebook if you'd like to. It's under, her dad's name is Jeff Carter and her mom's name is Caitlin Carter. So you can kind of follow if you want to see, pictures that way. We'll kind of keep doing updates for you guys. But what we had asked, and Honor kind of helped set all of this up, which we really appreciate.
Did she give us a wish list?
She did.
Ooh.
She did. And I sent a little message Monday night to the dad and said, you need to kind of beef this up a little bit. I mean, is there more things that she wants? Because there's not very many things in there. I mean, there's things in there, but I know you guys.
Right.
If you guys are going to go shopping for a little girl who has leukemia, who is stuck in, I just know what's going to happen. And there's not enough presents on there. And the other thing, I want to just kind of show you how to do it. If you weren't with us last year, or have never done this before, let me just show you. So what would happen is, I wish there was some way to like share my screen, but I'm just going to kind of hold up my phone for you a little bit. So go into your Amazon account. And if you don't do Amazon, you don't do anything online, hang in here with us for a minute and I'll show you something else. So go into your Amazon account and
you can do this on your phone or on your device, whether it's an iPad or your phone, your laptop, whatever.
Yeah.
It works anywhere, ever.
Yeah. So here's my Amazon account. And down here in the bottom down here, there's like 3 little lines. So you've got like your home screen, you've got your person, your profile, you've got your cart, and you've got something else. And so click on that. And then what will happen is you come up to, this kind of a screen. And if you scroll down just a tiny little bit, you will see it says gifting and registry. Click on that. When you click on that, 3rd one down is registry and gift list. So you click on that and it'll say find a registry. So right there, type in Georgia, like the state, Carter.
Like the kids' clothesline.
Like the kids' clothing line. Click on it. And when you click on it, you're going to see, wait, tell us more about her name. No.
Move on.
Scroll down and you'll see Georgia Kate Carter's want list. And then it also says Carter family Christmas list. Same person. So I went ahead and it says that her birthday is December 25th, but it's not. Her birthday was like November 25th. It's just her. I think it was just the way that they put that in.
And make sure if there's anything else pops up, you'll see the LA right there is because she's in Louisiana. So if you ever see another one that says Georgia Carter CA, you're in a Georgia Carter from California.
Different one.
Yeah.
Different one.
From Louisiana.
Yes. And also you'll know as soon as you see the stuff that she's selected. Yes. So it was kind of hard for me last night. So she has cute little things in here. She likes dolls, obviously. So she has like some fun things. She has some headphones. She has some things, to, push her doll around. Oh, somebody bought that. She has that. But, what is that stuff? Monster.
Oh, slime.
Slime. That's fun. Oh, a new water bottle.
Pajamas.
But this was the thing that kind of brought tears to my eyes a little bit.
Head wraps. Yeah.
On an 8-year-old's Christmas list, she has
cute wraps.
Head wraps.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not right. That's, it's sad for me. But anyway, and then she picked some cute little clothes. There's some dresses and stuff in there. So anyway, so when you pick something, all you do, let me show you the next step. Let's pick this little dress. Add to cart. So I've added it to cart. Now I'm going to go into my cart. And in my cart, I have already something else I picked. I was practicing for you. So I have the little slime kit and I have that. So then when I go to proceed to checkout, what it's going to ask you, the very next thing that will pop up is addresses. So it has my address on there, Brianna's address, which is the shop. We ship everything.
Yeah. It's safe as
Go ahead and screenshot that. It don't matter. But anyway, but the very top one says Georgia Carter gift registry address, Shreveport, Louisiana. So we know that that is the right one. And then it says address hidden for privacy. Makes perfect sense to us. Absolutely perfect sense. So then you just click on that and they take care of the rest. And you can put in a little gift note if you'd like to, which is always really nice, and say, hey, just adding you to our prayer chain from Kansas, you know, or whatever. So anyway, so if you'd like to be a part of our Christmas child,
or even if you have an 8-year-old in your family who's, oh, we would love to be your pen pal. Add that address. Say, hey, my sweet little neighbor boy is 9 years old and has been talking about a pen pal. If you'd like to send him a card, here is his. And you know, I think pen pals are really fun. So even, you know, sending her a fun, really cool gel pens and some fancy paper. Start a little pen pal. I think that would give her something to do, something to look forward to.
How nice for your child to be a part of that.
Absolutely. I think pen pals are super exciting.
Yeah.
And who doesn't like mail in their name? Just saying.
I know. Mail is exciting. Yes. Well, because the other thing I was going to say is that if the whole Amazon thing is not your vibe, we do have the address. I'm not going to put it here because I think I'm not supposed to do that. I think that, you know,
there's too
we share everything about us, but, you know, it's not
ours to give.
Yeah. And so email or call. A lot of you guys know my email address and my phone number. A lot of you guys have Tracy's phone number, Tracy's email address, info@fabricpatch.net. We will give it to you because then we can vet you. We know who you are.
Yeah.
You know,
we know
and
who's
so,
asking.
Yeah. So if you want her address because you want to mail it to her, now what you need to know is that the address that we have, nothing can actually go to Ronald McDonald House.
Absolutely. Right.
They have to vet it. They have to make sure it doesn't have any germs on it. I mean, it has to go through a rigorous stuff. And so it will go to their house in Shreveport. But I do have their address in Shreveport.
So if you want to send something special.
Yeah. And also, they have a Venmo, if you want to do it that way. But for me, it's like the same thing. Give me an address. I'm going to send a card and I'm going to put the check in the card. And that way there's no weird fees or whatever. So if you just really want to contribute to the astronomical medical bills. If that's more what you'd like to do, we got you. So anyway, so her name is Georgia Kate. Mom's name is Kate. And so, and what we'll do is, she doesn't know us. She has no idea who we are or that this was,
her friends know us.
Yeah. And so, Honor is, so anyway, this hopefully will be some kind of a really big surprise. And it was kind of fun because Honor had shared the, message back and forth. Oh yeah, if your quilting group would like to do something, that would be really nice. And here's our address. And it's like, oh, hopefully it's going to be way bigger than what you think.
Yeah.
We have the nicest people. And you know how nice anyway, I think even for the kids, because I want to sit down with the kids and say, let's all pick something for her. And then, you know, we'll say a picture, but I kind of want to put it in a box. I kind of want to, because I thought really fast I would whip up kind of a minky quilt. Really, she likes purple, right?
Oh, I might have it in my closet that hasn't even been quilted yet.
You know.
So yeah, it's really, I think that'd be great for our kids. When I had, my friend had twins and they were in the Ronald McDonald House for a long time, and I would send her boxes of snacks and socks and feel good things because she was just going through it. And, I can only imagine. So something special, and I think it's important. And
oh, I must not have saved that page. I have this page that is so incredibly high honor, that is so incredibly kind and sweet of y'all to think about our sweet Georgia. It means so incredibly much to us. Yeah. Thank you. So anyway, so it was really nice. But I had one page, I must have kept it only for myself, that said that she liked purple and boogers. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, I had it somewhere that she liked purple, and she liked, so I was thinking.
Honor's probably watching. Honor, if you're watching.
Put in the comments
that, you know, some of the top things, what she's into. Is it,
and I think
Hello
she does
Kitty,
purple because she's got purple here. The dresses were purple. And yeah, Hello Kitty.
I mean, whatever, you know.
You can kind of tell too when you look, on what she's picked. slime. I don't like that.
As long as that's at Ronald McDonald's house, that's fine. We're not bringing that home.
But she deserves some slime.
She does.
And that's why it's in my cart.
It's you.
But anyway, so yeah. So bless her little heart. And also, as usual, we just want to also maybe just put out there if we can add her and her family to our prayer chains. You know, it's always good to, you know, send those messages up. So anyway, so we'll and honor and maybe Jeff too will send us some updates, and we'll have some updates the week after Christmas. So because we will have FabriChat on the 1st. Yeah. We will have filmed it a day before. But we'll have updates for you on New Year's Day.
Awesome.
You can watch us, then the parade.
There you go.
All right, let's see. What other little updates? So this was kind of fun. I have to share this with you. So tonight on box opening, I have to have a little formal apology because I felt kind of bad about my skull comment. So if you don't know what I'm talking about on, because it is true that we have different, you know, some people just hang out with us and some people, I am not watching another box opening because I'm not buying anything.
Yes, I get that. You know.
So what happened was I was sharing, Facebook is constantly barraging me with things it thinks I want because that whole AI algorithm where they listen to your conversation and they know what you're doing. And right now it's all about hot tubs.
Yeah.
And I need a new couch. And what was the other thing? A Hoyer lift.
Yeah.
So, you know, because, I'm so tired. I can't possibly make it to bed. No, Facebook, you just mind your own beeswax. Well, anyway, it kept sending me this picture of this quilt and I knew that it was a quilt. Obviously it was a quilt, but I couldn't figure out what the picture was of. And I thought, well, what is that? And it kept showing me like constantly, several times a day. And I thought, why do you want me to see this? What is this? And I can't see on my phone. I couldn't see a name of anything. In fact, it didn't come up on their website. It was just this picture of this quilt. And I thought, what is that thing? So anyway, I was showing Brianna on Sunday and Brianna thought it was a shell was what it was. And what did Tracy think it was? Tracy didn't know either. And then Tracy looked it up and could see that the name of it was Evermore. Okay. Evermore is this, you know, there's a the poem is called The Raven from Edgar Allan Poe. That does make sense to me. If I heard Evermore, I could guess what it was. But I didn't know that was what it was. So anyway, so then it's like, you know, I would never make fun of somebody's quilt. I wouldn't. And it kind of seems like I did, but I didn't. I think that was very interesting. I just would never make it.
Yeah.
And I think it's okay. It's okay to say, now that I know that it's a skull. But we had lots of comments and I got some emails thinking that I was disparaging his quilt, which I might have said it that way. I didn't mean it like that. There are quilts that I would not make.
Everybody's taste is different.
Yeah. I wouldn't ever do a skull, even sugar skulls. Personally, I was raised strict Baptist in the 70s. No skulls. We didn't even trick or treat. No skulls at all. So a bird skull. And for whatever reason, here's the funny thing about it. I didn't realize that a raven's beak was made of bone. I think that's what threw me off. Because it didn't look like a bird skull to you either, did it? I was always
I thought it was a seashell.
It looked more like a seashell. I'm sure it looked exactly like a raven's skull. I just don't know what one looks like. But the funny thing about that is that, remember, Glow had that, probably still has, this parrot. And I remember very specifically her saying that a bird's beak is made out of keratin. And it grows. And so she had to file it down or else he couldn't close his mouth and he couldn't eat properly. So if it's made out of keratin, you know, that would mean that when things disintegrate, the beak would disintegrate. So
I guess I didn't think about that. Sure.
So I wouldn't have thought, and think about all of the little, owl pellets that we've looked through.
Oh, yeah.
I always had fun with those.
Yeah.
And there was little bird skulls.
Oh, yeah.
And the beaks weren't attached.
Never beaks. Yeah.
So I think that's what messed me up. It's not that I don't appreciate a good Edgar Allan Poe poem or story, but I just didn't get that a bird skull would have a beak.
Or even just a pattern designer. We've said it a couple times that writing patterns is hard. It's an art. It's a whatever. So if it's something that
we would never.
If you liked, hopefully you bought it.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. Yeah, is that because I wanted to look him up, and I had some help with that. Who my people, Christy Iverson and Sue Lee, our administrative assistants, fact finders.
Yes,
that send all this information. So it's a guy. His name is Chris, and I wrote it down from Rose City Originals. And he has lots of like gothic type stuff. That's kind of his jam. Mm-hmm. And so if you like that sort of thing, we should give him some business. And there you go. You can have a raven skull quilt. I would not make it. But I would not make a train quilt.
Yeah.
I would not make it. There's other ones that, there's things that, I think there are people that would not make a bee quilt. I would. Yeah. And I have.
That's true.
So it's perfectly okay to decide what you like. And along that same vein, somebody, whoever KKK, JBKKK, I don't know, she sends me a bunch of things. She sent me this one thing about there's apparently a movie on Prime. It's a Hallmark movie featuring a quilt shop.
Oh, funny.
She said, you need to watch it. It's really good.
Cute.
So anyway.
Is our quilt shop clean? That's what I want.
Yeah. But anyway, so we'll put it up the same time Brianna sees it so you can see that. So she sent me this and it's like, oh, so you wouldn't make a skull quilt? Would you make this?
Oh, no! No! Absolutely not.
But it's made out of me.
I do not care what it's made out of.
I know.
Thank you.
The funniest thing about this, I had to do a screenshot because she sent me a Facebook link. The funniest thing was the comments. Then you go down, people going, oh my God, absolutely not. What are you thinking? And then others going, ooh, where did you get that? I need that. And one person said, I would snuggle with that because that spider would keep me safe at night. It's like,
not some other spider. I don't think so.
No, crazy.
Are you Momo?
No.
Oh,
there was probably.
I mean, you're probably right. If that intruder comes in, you're snuggling with like Godzilla.
He's out.
Not messing with this one.
No.
I don't want to know what her pet
is a tough chick.
Yeah. So, I mean, you might be right. It is this. And
she sleeps with a dagger strapped to her ankle.
Yeah. And her saber tooth right here. You might be right.
Tattoos of bloody bite marks on her neck.
That could be right.
No. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm in trouble again. I'm just saying, me personally, no. No.
And if I was a bad person and break it into a house and someone's snuggling, I'd be gone.
That's right. Those are just true factual statements. That's all we're saying. But here's the other interesting thing. Of those comments, I would say clearly a third loved it.
That's crazy.
Where did you buy it? Where is it? I mean, so this is a man that is sewing this. Ooh. You go to his Etsy site, and they were the cheapest one, which was a little bit smaller than this, was $450.
What's a little bit smaller? How big? I mean, that's gargantuan.
I don't know.
Look at it.
That one is $800.
And that is light. That is human size. I don't want it. It gives me the creepy crawlies.
So bad.
I don't know how you ship that bad boy.
I would take the raven skull. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
And look at that. It takes up the size of her queen bed.
God, no. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Okay, scratch that off your Christmas.
Yeah, just no. I'm turning that bad
not
boy.
A snuggler Adam. Sorry, not for me.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, I do appreciate the figuring out how to make one, buy one, sell it. I mean, good for you, but
yeah, I don't think we even need the pattern.
No.
I don't know. Funny. All right, so let's see. What else? Was there other comments? I finally, for me to figure out, to comment on
Oh, yeah. All of the YouTube videos. You said you got your update figured out.
I had to, no, I can't do it on my phone. So I can't lay in bed and fall asleep commenting. I had to go onto my computer. And
Can you do it on your iPad?
Oh, maybe.
Sometimes you can see different things on an iPad.
Maybe. Because what happens is when I would comment on my phone, I would comment to your YouTube comments, it would say the Fabric Patch.
Sure.
But now it says Cindy Ring.
Mm.
I don't know why I have 2 different YouTube accounts. But it won't matter. You know who it is anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, so finally, so some of the other previous comments, if there was something that you commented or a question, because sometimes that'll happen. It's like, hey, can you tell us how to make this and what was the deal with that? I will remember, I'll print that off or take a screenshot of it and we'll talk about it. But resend that. Either on a comment somewhere or shoot us an email. If you email info@, that goes to Tracy, and Tracy makes sure that anybody, whoever needs it gets their information. Yeah. So, all right, let's see. All right, what else? I feel like that's about it. That was a big thing. The most important thing today is our Christmas child, little Georgia Kate.
Yes.
Send her a card. Typical. If you are already done with your Christmas shopping and you've spent your budget, maybe just a little Christmas card to her. Or
if you go in and you find that they're maybe the gifts are all gone, you can also send her a gift card.
Oh, yeah.
And she can...
Yeah, I suspect that will happen. I suspect that fairly quickly the things that she has listed are going to be gone. So a gift card is nice because she'll need other things later. That would be nice. So, yeah.
Yeah. Super great. Set up some pen pals.
Yes. Oh, I think that would be fun and fun for her. And she likes to read. I know she likes to read because I was going through the Facebook posts and she was talking about some of her favorite books and she wanted to read a book to her class. And
oh, good.
Gosh, 8 years
That's
old.
Sweet. Yeah.
Kind of harsh.
Makes tough kids.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the quilt behind us.
The quilt behind us, Barbara pieced this. She had some smaller cuts. She had made a Tula quilt and was able to cut most of her things into 10 and 5 inch squares. So she did 4 Jacob's ladder blocks.
Let's take a better picture so you guys can see it better.
And then put them 4 together.
So it's our
Jacob Star.
Our Jacob Star, which is 4 humongous Jacob's ladder blocks.
Yeah.
So many people have
said,
where's that pattern for that? Are you going to write that pattern? Yeah.
Maybe why she's out the cabin. Yeah. She'll have a couple of days all by herself, her and Paul.
Yeah.
She'll probably be sleeping.
I'll probably be sleeping. But reading. Do you have your books ready?
Yes, I do.
I do too. I should not admit this, but I'll report back. I'm bringing a Stephen King.
Oh, that's creepy. I've started to, and I have not finished.
There's a new one that is all the rage because I've been watching all of these book talkers and book club online stuff that I, do. Everybody's giving this was the top reads, and his new book, 11/22/63, is on everybody's list, and Project Hail Mary.
Well,
on everybody's.
We already knew this.
Because of the spider in it.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, 11/22/63, and the premise of it is that if you could time travel and you could go back in time and change one event in history, what would it be? 11/22/63 was when President Kennedy was assassinated.
Oh.
So if you go back and change it, what then will happen?
Sure.
So that's what the book is about. And it's not his usual creepiness. I mean, maybe it is, but I don't know. I find him to be so creepy, so scary.
Well, at least it's not set in the woods. So
it's not set in the woods.
You and your golden retriever will be fine.
Yes. I mean, who knows? He could take some weird.
Yeah, he could take a turn.
That's the thing.
He could take a vacation.
A wild
card.
It's a wild card. So I'm taking that one, and awesome. I have a bunch. I have hopefully too many because if I run out, we're coming home.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh, and I have some new games.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, so we'll show you. We'll take some footage while we're up there, and we'll show you. But I have 3 new games.
Awesome.
That were recommended by. We appreciate all of your recommendations for books, movies, games, food, recipes. Oh my gosh, recipes.
Yes.
Okay, real quick. Okay, and I'm sure my girls, Sue and Christy, will have me here, but anybody else too. Do you make your own Chex Mix?
No, I have, but
it's hard to make, right? Because
I think it's hard to make.
Well, I can't make it right because I use butter. Do you use butter?
Well, I use margarine.
Ew.
I mean, I guess I could use butter, but I don't always have the unsalted butter.
Well, the butter doesn't work right. I feel like it doesn't last as long. So
it's not going to last as long because you don't have all those preservatives, and you're gonna eat it all. I mean,
maybe
it's probably only going to last like 4 days.
I searched the best way to make it, and they said, and I'm not going to do this, popcorn oil. That's nothing. Don't eat that. Popcorn oil is not even. It's all
canola oil.
Canola oil.
Don't do that.
It's not butter. I mean, it's butter flavored popcorn oil. Don't put that on your stuff. Don't eat that. That is a heart attack in your hand right there. So I'm not going to do that. I know. So it's margarine. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. So I just need to know how to, because I want to make it myself because, I mean, you know, funny that I'll buy it and I don't think anything of how
what might be in there.
Oh, it's so good. I love the cheese flavored one. I know.
That isn't even real cheese.
I know. So bad. It's just I'm going down this hole because what I want to do is we're trying to clean out our fridge since we're leaving, right?
Right.
And so we're trying to get rid of all of that weird food because when we come home,
right. You're doing no sugar, no carbs.
Right. So we're cleaning out the fridge, cleaning out the cupboard. Mm-hmm. In fact, last night for dinner, Pa comes home. It's like, what's for dinner? Well, mashed potatoes, but I don't have any gravy. What else was in there? A little bit of ham. You can make a sandwich. And we have some boiled eggs. Oh, and there's broccoli.
Awesome. So great.
Really? But what am I supposed to eat? Well, you have all of this.
Make something.
Put whatever you want on your plate.
Sandwich
Eat it when you heat it up. What are you
loved every day.
I know. And I said, well, I will fall on the sword and I will eat the leftover stuffing. So anyway, so I have these weird half boxes and stuff I've got pretzels, a couple kinds of pretzels. Mm-hmm. I've got some rice cereal. I've got all of this stuff. And I thought, oh, that's what I need to make with that is I need to make.
You know what I do with all that? Leftover.
You feed it to the chickens. I didn't get no chickens.
Okay, no, not always. I make payday bars.
Oh.
Which is, of course, carob syrup, sugar, brown sugar, butter, a little bit of vanilla. And then you put all your cereal in it.
That's true.
And pour it out and let it dry.
Yeah, those are good.
I'm going to bring some of those up.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to make it a little more.
I'm going to be reading and playing games with cards, and I don't want all of the gunky on my fingers.
But you're going to make Chex Mix with butter. That's oil. That's way messier.
You're probably right.
I mean, I would still eat it. I will eat it.
I know.
If you bring it, I will eat it. It's fine.
We eat so much.
I got this new Cheerio. Is it Cheerio cereal? But it's kind of like that. It has, it's high protein. Because I wanted to make the kids like a breakfast bar. It doesn't look good. Like, I would not eat it with milk. But I think if it's mixed with peanut butter and carob syrup, what could go wrong?
That's what we do. I'm going to buy only healthy stuff. Thank God I got some sugar.
I can melt it down and glue it together. So I'm going to try that. They might eat it.
They might. Just good choices.
No added preservatives, just sugar. Melted in the peanut butter.
Poor Tracy. Tracy, we had our little staff party yesterday in our potluck, and she's so good for us. Tracy, you gonna have to make when you go home? No, I'll be okay.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll have some of this spinach salad right here.
Wait, what'd you put on it? Well, I had to make it better.
Don't use the dressing. Wipe it off first. Yeah.
I know. All right, you guys.
Send Mom your best Chex Mix.
Yeah, send me the recipe.
Yeah.
Yes, because I don't want to put canola oil on it.
Mm. Yeah. I've seen people do it also like in a turkey roaster. So I don't know how much butter is in it because I know in the oven.
Maybe I'm not cooking it long enough because I've done it with butter and I feel like it
is not ready yet. That is possible.
And I feel like it doesn't last as long.
Let us know. What do?
You know how to make it really good.
All right.
All right. We will see you tonight.
Box opening.
5 o'clock.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.